Folks, I have a Fox News alert for you folks. We have got a ruling from the Supreme Court. Just one little letter, basically shot down Jack Smith's attempt to expedite Trump's presidential immunity case. That's the logistics of it all. It means it's not going to happen before Trump gets back in office. It looks like it will not happen at all next year because of the fact that Trump's lawyers put this in appeal. Supreme Court spit it back. Now Jack Smith's just waiting because he didn't get the opportunity to expedite things. He was trying to basically circumvent the appellate court so he could rush through an indictment on Trump. Didn't work out for him. Matter of fact, I believe the Supreme Court will also in the next couple of weeks be ruling on what happened with the Colorado ballot attempt, or the attempt from Colorado to take Trump off the ballot. It's not going to work. I have not heard one legal scholar, not from the left or the right, say that this is constitutional in any kind of way. It's going to get kicked out, and what that means is 2 of Trump's 4 cases will go by the wayside. I believe that's the way it's going to go down. Every one of these cases against Trump are not going to stick. You'll see, folks. When it's all said and done, I believe that will be the final result. We're still going to be running him through the mud in the meantime because that's what mainstream media and the deep state does to him. But no worries, folks. Trump's winning at every turn. And right now, we've got more great breaking news about Jack Smith and some of the details. Fox News actually breaks it down a little bit, folks. Let's go ahead and get into it.
At a Fox News alert now, this is big. The Supreme Court has just ruled that they will not fast-track special counsel Jack Smith's case and rule on whether former President Trump has immunity in the election interference case. Chad Pergram joins us now. Chad, this could open up a whole set of possibilities here.
Yeah, we're just getting this. This is very fragmentary right now, but what the Supreme Court has said, they're not going to hear this on an emergency basis, meaning it's not going to be something that's going to be fast-tracked. This will go through the court system the regular way. It'll go to a federal appeals court first. There will be oral arguments there. They will have to determine what the judgment of that court is, one way or the other, and then there would be probably an appeal by both sides, either side, depending on the verdict there, to the Supreme Court. So this might still take a while to go through the federal court, and if and when it ever goes to the Supreme Court. The things that are immediate, though, is that, there was a deadline in early January for the Colorado folks to determine whether or not President Trump ultimately was going to be on that ballot. And one would start to wonder, how does this affect things down ballot in Colorado? I would point out that probably one of the most competitive House races in the country is in Colorado. Lauren Boebert, she won a very tight race there. And, if President Trump is not, in fact, on the ballot as the Republican nominee, she barely beat her Democratic opponent by about 500 votes last cycle. That could potentially draw down the Republican vote there in Colorado, potentially for Lauren Boebert. I mean, it's these little onesies and twosies that sometimes affect control of the House of Representatives when you have such a narrowly divided House. But again, the key here is that this is not going to be decided eminently. There were a lot of people, especially on the Republican side of the aisle, who were very confident just a couple of days ago that this was going to go to the court. The court was going to rule in favor of President Trump, saying, he's not been convicted in a court of law about an insurrection here, so how can you possibly remove him from the ballot? And so this kind of flies in the face of all the judgment there that this was going to be decided by the court. It may still be decided by the Supreme Court, but that's going to take a lot longer, John.
All right. Chad Pergram with the latest in the breaking news for us from Capitol Hill. Chad, thank you.
Anytime Jack Smith's having a bad day behind a Supreme Court ruling, folks, the world's a better place. That's all I got for you, folks. Everybody have a great day. Like, subscribe, and share. And tell me what color you prefer in the background. I got a LED light set up here, and it flashes all different colors, but I want to go with one solid color. I kind of like the blue. Y'all tell me which color you prefer, but we'll just go with random colors daily. Over and out.